Good day and welcome to Group 10's presentation of FBA 264 assignment. We'll be talking about business message, the writing process. Business message, the writing process. Business message is the way brands initiate and respond to customers over various messaging channels. It empowers customers to reach out to brands and brands to reach out to customers. This channel allows for back and forth, two-way conversations rather than messaging blasts such as advertisements or bulk email sends. Business writing. Business writing is a form of written professional communication. Business communications can be internal, which is when you're writing to those within your workplace, or external, which is written for clients or customers. It is an essential skill in the workplace as it encompasses the ability to communicate clearly and concisely through documents such as emails and reports. Learning effective techniques to strengthen your business writing skills can help you succeed in your career. Most business writing needs a call to action, which is information that instructs and encourages a response. Let your readers know what they should do, where to go, and so on. Provide your contact information such as your phone number or email address in case anyone has any questions. Essentially, make sure everyone knows what their next move should be. The goal is to communicate your information clearly, accurately, and efficiently. Such examples of business writing can include offer letters, business proposals, emails, memos, and compliance reports.
Developing business message writing process. To write successfully, you need to pre-write, think, research, plan, organize drafts, revise, rethink, evaluate, and then you have to brainstorm. Why is it important to think of writing as more than just the act of physical writing of words? Well, because often when people say that they are bad at writing, they just actually bad at making few adjustments to just one of the phrases of the writing processes. The more you understand the writing process, the more you have control over it. Now, the writing process is just made up of three parts, which are pre-writing. So pre-writing, in the stage of pre-writing, you just need to read an assignment prompt, research, make an outline, sketch some ideas, brainstorm, doodle, or just simply jot down some notes, or even just think about writing the topic.
Writing. When you're writing the drafting stage, you write down words. Your writing tasks will determine how you write. Some people write long or important documents by composing them in a notebook and then typing out the final product. Some write in one long paragraph and then break it up in the revision stage. Then revision. After you finish writing, it's time to rethink your piece. Many students think that revising is just making grammatical changes, but it's a lot more than that. Expert writers often spend most of their composition time on revision. They may rethink their strategy, try a new outline, show their work to a colleague to get feedback, read their work out loud to see where it sounds choppy, or simply put the work away for a few hours so that they can come back to it with a fresh perspective. It is important to know that your writing process won't be a straight line. Expert writers switch between different modes. For example, you might realize that you need more research and go back to the pre-writing process. You might revise and write as you go. You might show a draft to a colleague or friend and decide to reorganize the entire work based on their feedback. Sometimes this back and forth feels frustrating to new writers, but it's a normal part of the writing process.
There are several key concepts in writing, such as the introduction, which is the first paragraph or the section of your paper, and it gives important background about the topic. It also includes the thesis statements. Then there is the source, which are people or publications that provide evidence to support your thesis. Some of the examples are journal articles, books, online websites, videos, and people who you interview. There is also the quoting, which is the use of someone's words exactly as they wrote or they said them. Now, quoting requires quotation marks and an in-text citation. There is also the brainstorming, which are the exercises and the techniques that help you find and organize ideas, arguments, and theses for a paper or for your writing. There is the free writing, which is a form of brainstorming where you write about stopping for a period of time. Then there is the draft, which is the initial version of a paper before revisions and proofreading. There is also the feedback, which are the comments that people give you on your paper that praise or provide suggestions for improving your draft.
Thank you, Gabriela. Some of the key concepts of writing include revising, which is the changing of the paper text organization, argument, or evidence. We also have proofreading, which is the correcting of sentence structure, spelling, and other grammar issues in the paper. This step comes after revising. That is, it is similar to revising. Audience also are important, and they are the specific group of people that your communications are intended for. We have the chronological development. This refers to a technique of organization that defines events in the order in which they take place. We have collaborative writings. This occurs when multiple people come together to create a finished single piece of writing. We also have summary, which is the brief of the main source of points in writing. Thank you.
Series of writing process. We have pre-writing. Pre-writing is also known as the planning stage. It is the transfer of ideas from abstract thoughts into words, phrases, and sentences on paper. A good topic interests the writer, appeals to the audience, and fits the purpose of the message or assignment. Writers often choose a general topic first and then narrow the focus on a particular topic. We now have drafting. Drafting is the stage of the writing process in which you develop a complete first version of a piece of writing. It is a concentration on writing down main ideas. During drafting, the writer puts his ideas into complete thoughts, such as sentences and paragraphs. The writer organizes his ideas in a way that allows the reader to understand his message. We now have revising. You have finished your piece of writing and you feel a sense of relief. However, just when you think the production of your document is done, the revision process begins. The revision requires attention to content, organization, style, and readability. These four main categories should give you a template from which to begin to explore in depth, repeating the same sentence structure. Repeating the same sentence structure can make your paper feel mechanical or make an interesting topic feel boring. Hence, one may need to take some time away from the document to approach it again with a fresh perspective.
Editing. There are two kinds of editing. Editing as you write and editing once you finish a draft. It is a good idea to practice the first type on a daily basis by typing and proofreading your document to make it concise and effective. When reviewing the work that you've done, ask yourself if it conveys what it's meant to, if it makes sense, and if the writing feels good. The second type of editing involves reading an entire manuscript while trying to imagine what the writer would think of it. It is difficult to edit your own writing without distance. Put the manuscript aside for a few weeks and go back to it. Try to print out a physical copy. This not only gives you a space to take notes of problem area, it makes a difference in how you read stories. Publishing. Publishing a document entails releasing it to the public domain. Therefore, publishing is the publication of the final report for audience and readers' attention. In other words, it is an account given to a particular subject matter, especially in the form of an official document, after thorough investigation or consideration by an appointed person.
The attributes of a good business message. 1. Conversational. Friendly business message make for massive success. Make use of polite and positive words when you address the recipient. It is okay to say thank you and please. This means that whenever you're writing a business message, you have to be straightforward and you have to be polite in your writing. 2. Brief. Whatever point you want to make, you must do so with fewer words. You don't need all those never-ending sentences. Remove all irrelevant ideas or information and focus only on the important ones. This means that whenever you're writing a business message, you have to make sure you put only the relevant and important writing in your message. Remove all those irrelevant things.
So accuracy. It is highly unprofessional to send a message full of errors. You can never go wrong with the correct punctuation and dictions. Do not misspell the name of your response. They will feel bad about it, and negative emotions are bad for effective communication. Make sure the personal detail of your response is correct. This requires you to proofread your work to spot and correct your errors. Another attribute is clearly stated objectives. If you can state your objectives clearly, your response will understand your message. Avoid the use of difficult terms or words that will need them to visit the dictionary often. Your clients will receive your business message warmly if your idea is clear enough. Specificity. Use the description and action verbs to provoke your recipient's interest. Instead of beating around the bush without hitting the nail on the head, you should be specific. Make sure your core idea, the main point of your message, as this will make your business message more effective for your clients.
Summary, business messaging makes a significant impact on two ways: to grow your business, get new customers, or have your existing customers buy more. It helps empower your customers to get service 24/7 through business messaging, and it makes it easy for customers to address questions and issues that may arise after the sale, and they'll be more likely to come back and patronize you again. The key takeaway here is that business messaging is not just good for your business, it's the main ingredient to the secret sauce that keeps your business running. Thank you.